The rat in the dimly lit alleys behind the bustling marketplace. A small gray rat named Remy scurried from shadow to shadow. The humans barely noticed him as they hurried past, arms full of groceries, voices echoing in the narrow streets. But Remy wasn't just any rat. He had a plan. Every night, he watched the marketplace from his hidden perch on a rooftop ledge. He saw how the baker's cart overflowed with warm bread, how the cheese vendor's stand smelled of sharp, tangy delights, and how the butcher's scraps were tossed carelessly into bins. It was a paradise if only he could claim it. Remy was no thief, though. While other rats in his colony stole and fought over scraps, he wanted something more. He wanted to earn his feast. One day, he discovered a small, abandoned crate tucked behind a row of barrels. It was big enough to use as a stall, but small enough for him to carry bits of food to it. Over the next week, he worked tirelessly. At night, he collected shiny trinkets, bottle caps, buttons, and shards of colored glass. By day, he arranged them in the crate, crafting a miniature display that sparkled in the sunlight. When everything was ready, he waited. At dawn, when the market was just waking, Remy placed a tiny sign in front of his stall made from a scrap of paper and a toothpick. It read, "Trade only." Curious birds were his first customers. A sparrow brought a crumb of bread in exchange for a shiny blue button. Then a crow swooped down, dropping a chunk of cheese for a red glass shard. Soon, word spread among the animals. A stray cat, wary but intrigued, traded a scrap of fish for a silver bottle cap. The other rats laughed at him at first. "What's the point of trading when you can take?" they sneered. But when they saw his growing pile of food, bread crusts, cheese rinds, even a few nuts, they began to reconsider. By the end of the week, Remy's stall was the talk of the alley. He had created something rare, a marketplace of his own, built on fairness and ingenuity. As the sun set and the market quieted, Remy sat atop his crate, nibbling on a piece of cheese. Around him, the alley buzzed with live birds, cats, and even skeptical rats, all trading and sharing. For the first time, the alley wasn't just a place to survive. It was a place to thrive. And Remy, the little gray rat with big dreams, had made it possible.